I just see if the person alone become thirsty, then all the questions vanish in the person. All the questions. I often use the word fireful way, be fireful way. It's a small word, but it's being fireful way is not a small thing. One time I even mentioned the fireful person is just like the person is actually the body's on fire, you know. It's just like that kind of whirling inside. Because that moment you don't think. The persons in the pain still think. Because person want to get over with the pain. Tried everything else. Nothing helps, so maybe the satsang will help. When the person is in this fire, this pain itself is helping the person to just open inside, you know. Because there is no thinking, there is no doubt. But what is there to lose? The person isn't still thinking, is so much going up and down because person is still saving oneself. This saving is in the person is very big. Even the people, they are so open-hearted people, but still not fully, because there is so much still. I can go this much, but not everything. It's like that. This is how the person is inside. Open a little bit, because opening is challenging. Being naked is not a good feeling at all. This is how you're just losing yourself. So even person come year after year after year, keep losing, but then after a while, person put the brake on. This is enough, this is enough, I did already so much. And then own wiseness arise. I'm okay now. That's why just many, many times maybe you have heard that. Many start walking, but few reach. This is why. Because person don't want to let own self completely be unfolded. Still wiseness crawls in. Own created intelligence crawls in. That's why this trickiness of the person is very, very sharp. Don't even know how the person get wrapped into that thinking, that trickiness of the mind. Very, very early days, I used to attend all the other satsangs, the religious satsangs or the other ones. And the people used to hear all the hymn sings, they used to just cry. And then for me it was like, these people, they are very thirsty people. But then later I just, even tiny little touch to them, they have nothing to do with the awakening. They rather just sit down in this, listening the hymn sings and cry. This is plenty for them in this lifetime. Person don't want to wake up. Person don't want to see own ugliness. Because this is such a deep shame person go into. Many of you already here do experience. Person wants something, person always, this is big in the person that I want God, I want something, I want peace, I want this blissfulness state. This is very powerful in the person. Don't give up easily. This wanting. As I just mentioned even yesterday, how the mother nag, if the child don't listen this side, she's just gonna make a big round and just gonna poke the child again. Same way is that person gonna try everything again and again, but don't want to lose that wanting. I want. The higher love is very, very impersonal. It have nothing to do with your personalness. It's not what you think is right or wrong. It's not about what you want or lose. It's beyond your mind, completely beyond your mind. And what is beyond your mind, you cannot understand at all. The person need to be that much trustworthy inside that is so okay to go, but is not feelable or touchable. Because as soon as the person begin to open a little bit, the person's life becomes much, much better. Because inside is little open, there's more room now. Before it was so tightness. Person was going up and down with everything. And that is another reason persons just stop there right away. I got it. Now I see there's so much to do outside now. Outside is very attractive to the person. As the person begin to open, and this attraction of outside, it becomes even more than usual. I remember when I was opening, I remember that state. For me, I was thinking, yes, this is my test. This loudness, this attraction is my test. If I touch it, I can go this way. It's just like this is gonna swallow me, gonna grab me. But if I just stay within and just keep seeing this, everything else is opening. Everything else is opening because you are opening. Every step is your test. How much you have longing to move beyond. I was saying before, you see all the species, they do the same thing. They give birth to the children. They have their own homes. They always accumulate their food. This is the same thing. So what is the difference? Your state is higher than other species. Now you can accomplish, you can merge into what is the highest in you now. That's what I just mentioned before last retreat. How precious this body is. But person is so narrow, person just don't want to get out from this love and hate personal. Is so precious. Even tiny little crack in one's lifetime about the longing is enough. You just go that direction, fullest way, not partial way. Partial way is not gonna happen anything. I remember we had a conversation and I mentioned the lukewarm water. It's not hot, not cold. I like that word. It's like a person sleeping in it. You cannot afford to sleep if there is a little crack in you. Because you just don't have enough time to unfold your own self. And this unfolding, personal way, you don't like it. But just remember, this is not for you. This is you just opening what is higher in you. Your job is just to unfold. And the truth itself being revealed. There's nothing need to be done. You stay honest, endless way. Because dishonesty you are so familiar with. It'll crawl in no time. You know, you even go see your old friends and then they all think they are so honest. I think, what you talking about? I'm so honest. And this is what sleepy person says. I'm so honest. And the person's a little bit awake. Person have such a shame saying that word, that I am so honest. Because There is so much person seeing it already inside. You just let your dishonesty humble you. Because your humbleness is just like you stepping down. In the bigness, there is nothing but just a stupidity, nothing. You just claim what is a false. Love this smallness. Then you're going to love to diminish in yourself endlessly. Truth is not in the stories. We heard enough stories. But now is your time to wake up. I always encourage each one of you. Because person so easily go in the ditch, in the self-pity, so easy. The life is, everyone's life is same. The degree of the sleepiness may be different in some people. But just whenever you have that little crack, that's it. You ask for fire, you'll get it. But you must stay in that prayer. Such a honest way.